And we are live, and welcome to another show of the Red Cup Rants. I'm your girl, LDZ for Sheezy, and I'm with my boys. One's my husband, Boom, and my BFF, Dre. What's going on, fellas?
What it do? What's happening?
What it do?
What's going on? Can't call it.
Well, you
Say.
know, it's one of those weeks. You had a good week in the NFL. We had an almost good week, and then
Yeah, the NFL, yeah, but college football not so great. So
yeah. We'll talk about that in a minute because I'm still defending Little Pancake. I'm still going to defend him. I'm still going to defend Little Pancake. You ain't finna do him wrong. No, sir.
I already
Mm-mm.
did it. I already got his gift today. It only cost $5.99.
Yeah, whatever. That's a stocking stuffer. And we all know
That's
it.
all. That's
Mm-mm.
all he
You ain't.
needs. That's all he
No,
needs. So
no, no, no. That's not what we finna do. No. But anyways, we finna get up on popping about the show because I know that man that looks kind of grr is ready to talk about this game, even though it wasn't even that bad of a game, but we still lost. Come on, top five draft pick.
I didn't even catch the game, but I heard that y'all played him tough though. So
That's why I can't be mad. I cannot be mad. We played we played tough. We didn't come out flat. Maybe on offense a little bit, but our defense, they were standing up. They held them for most of the game, but the final minutes of the game, when it counted the most, they collapsed. But this is the type of loss that I am willing to take than the first 8 games of the season, where there's no defense at all. And we lost some close ones, but the, it is what it is. But this game, it was it was better than the last day.
Yeah,
They actually looked like a defense. And so this is this loss is easier to take. Put it that way. It's easier to take than the first day. We held Big Ben in check. Didn't give up huge uh, downfield plays. It was acceptable, and it's a like I said, it's a loss that I can take easily. There's of course with any team, any game, there's improvements that can be done. So I mean that's pretty much all I got. And this Gilbert quarterback much better than Danucci.
been with us 3 weeks.
So much better.
How did Danucci get the backup? Like I'm still trying to figure it out. He read the field. He was able to not get sacked as many times as we thought. That play that he almost got sacked, but was still able to complete a pass. I was happy with that. Um,
Took the runs when the field was open.
yes, he
So
did everything that I did not expect him to do, and that's real talk. Um, Big Ben did get hurt. He has two hurt knees, not just one, but both of his knees are hurt. My concern, thank God, Cowboys are on a bye week, but my big concern is that they have Vance McDonald has COVID, and Big Ben and a few other players. There's three other players that are quarantining. But we they're not saying anything about the Cowboys. I'm not even sure if Vance was out there. I don't even remember his name being called. Um, but yeah, I know he was a AAFF quarterback, but that don't mean he was good. What are the Cowboys looking for in the draft? We need defense tackle. Jerry just came out today and stated that they are not getting a quarterback. Dak is our quarterback, so they are not going to draft a quarterback. Uh, I know they're probably looking at that kid. Is he a tackle from Oregon? He's really good. There's a few other players, but it's if it's not some tackle, which I think that's going to be. Um, we know the Cowboys suck. Duh. Um, um,
If
Did
you're
they
trying to
really
egg the
say that? Like we're
Cowboys
gonna
on,
get bad?
no one
if you're
said the
trying to egg,
Cowboys are great.
if you try to egg on the Cowboys and talk about how bad they are, you're on the wrong show because these two up here above me, they're gonna probably agree with you. So
Yeah, we're trying to get that draft pick. Um, why don't they ever call on the show for the Atlanta show?
That's a question for the Atlanta show.
It's the
Hey,
question for
you
the
can-
AFN show, not for us. You would have to
you'll
talk to Mike and them.
you'll see
We're
them in a
not
couple.
them.
You'll see them next. You'll see them
Yeah,
next, so you can ask
you'll see.
them. So
Yeah, you can ask them. I'm not for sure why they don't have.
so
Um. Anyways, back to my regular. But I'm also thinking we might need a safety. Um, there's a few spots that our defense, I even you could even do middle linebacker because I'm not for sure um, why I don't know if they're going to keep Van Der Esch just because of the injuries. I feel like we're going down the same road as we went with Sean Lee when it comes to injuries. And I don't know if they want to do that again. Uh, all these years. So, but that's what we're looking for, and it's going to be defensive, regardless. Um, is Jalen Smith good? Um, you,
if he
okay,
gets feedback,
so yeah, if he gets his feet back, it's the question about Jalen Smith is that they had to learn a new defensive scheme, which learning a defense scheme stop when we went from a new defensive scheme. They learned it through Zoom. You got to remember we didn't have practice when the COVID was, so they were literally learning this new scheme through
but
Zoom, and it shows. He looks like he's lost, but he's not the only one. I don't want to dog just him, but he has digressed from last season to this season. He looks like a total different person. I'm a huge Jalen Smith fan. I don't know what they need to do to get him back into the game, back into playing good. Because Sunday, I will say he played better, but he got like fouls, and I don't believe that the flags that he got were horrible. I think they were very sensitive on both of the flags that he got that caused tremendous play. But that's just me. I don't know. Are the Cowboys really America's team because they've been trash for so long?
I don't think they are. But people could call them.
We
So
bring in ratings. I will say that because a lot of people's either they love us or they hate us. So they watch to see if we lose or they watch to see if we win. There's really no middle when it comes to Cowboys. Um, what cut do the Cowboys make, especially if it's true that cap will decrease?
I want to
Uh,
see. I want to see Tyron Smith gone.
yeah, Smith has got to go. Like I said, I don't know if Van Der Esch because Van Der Esch 4 year is next year. Um, I think it's next year, and I don't know if he'll. Like I said, I don't know if he'll be back. I'm not for sure. Even though Crawford was doing good, I'm not for did good this last game. I'm not for sure about him either. Especially when they want to bring back Alden Smith, they want to extend him. Hey, Jew. Um, this is I don't even know what to say. The Falcons need John Abraham, and the Cowboys need Demarcus Ware back. That's the last time both their defense used to be good. Actually, our defense has actually been good since Demarcus Ware. Um, when we our problem this year, shh, our problem this year is we lost a lot of people from our defense. What up, Byron? We're gonna talk about y'all team in a minute. Um, but that's just real talk. Like, was it 2 years? Was it last year our defense was top 10, or was it 2 years ago?
What was the year
Or
y'all
was
went to the where y'all lost to Aaron Rodgers? Y'all defense was at least top 10 when Aaron Rodgers beat to 2016, maybe.
yeah,
That was the year y'all had a good defense because
yeah,
y'all
because
got the
we
number one seed, right?
yeah because we ended up playing. We went to that playoff game with versus Detroit.
Y'all won that
Oh,
game and then y'all no, y'all had to
no,
buy that year because y'all was the number one seed. Y'all had to buy that year and y'all ended up playing Green Bay and that's when Aaron Rodgers did Aaron
yeah.
Rodgers things. So
Yeah, Demarcus Lawrence, don't get him started. He said he forgot we have Demarcus Lawrence.
well,
Don't get that
he
man.
got 5.5 sacks. Maybe he'll break his record this year. Maybe. Maybe the
Byron,
missile will become a light tropical storm.
is it really is. Like, seriously. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like, that's why I said we might have to go for a middle linebacker because right now it's not it. I come in peace.
Well, y'all missed out talking trash to each other because I think y'all already
I
played already.
know. We did. He didn't, busy man there. I can't even, like I said, he said he didn't want to talk trash. I just wanted just to, I don't know. There was really nothing to say. There was really no positive. Um, they're going to probably get a tackle. It's still going to happen. If the Cowboys get top three, there's going to still be a defensive player. They have already they've been coming out saying they are not getting a QB, and I don't see unless they do, a switch. You get this player, and for us, and we'll give you this top three, and or we'll give you the top three player if you give us you draft somebody and they do a swap. Um,
I'm
well,
gonna talk about that. I'm
Hey,
gonna
yeah,
talk
we'll
Dre.
about
talk
that.
about that in a minute.
Right.
Hmm?
Demarcus Lawrence has 3 sacks, not 5.5. Don't give him
Well,
more than
somebody put
what he's got.
somebody put it up in the group that he was
I,
had five
I
and a
don't care
half.
what that person made. He even said that he made up that stat, and he count the sacks as that player getting to the quarterback first, not finishing the sack. That's why, according to
That's what it
him,
was.
it's 5.5. I'm on NFL.com and looking at the sacks. He has 3. 8 games into the season, 3 sacks.
I
Yeah, it's
tried.
not
I
good.
tried to
It's not
defend
good.
him.
I can't defend him. I'm a big Demarcus Lawrence fan. I can't defend him when he got numbers like that. Even with 5.5, it still looks horrible. So again, it don't
Well,
matter what
well,
number.
it's just like me with Tech. I tried to defend him so much, and he disappointed me. So
Hey, when JPP was out with injury, how long was he out?
he was out for a while. He was out for a minute because he blew his fingers off, right?
Yeah,
No, no, no. I'm talking about
I
this
think.
season when he was injured. Was it two weeks?
yeah, because it was a car accident,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
about 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay, 2 weeks. So 8 games, so 6 games. JPP has 6.5 sacks in 6 games,
Mm.
and he has 3 less fingers.
Hey man. He got the fame. He going down the chain. He got that money, man, and that money weighing him down. That's why he probably can't pass rush nobody. He got too much money in his pocket.
right? Just yeah. But
Well, Brian said he's one of the best pass rushers this
that's
season.
what
So
PFF said,
Just,
and that don't
well,
mean it's true.
have you watched his games? Have you seen him do work? It's nothing.
shoot, maybe them
He
2 sacks he got
barely
against
gets the
us.
quarterback in when he does. So I don't care
Mm.
what anyone says. He has 3 sacks on the season. That's it. He can't pass rush.
Goodness.
The missed.
Like I said, don't get them started.
I know how he feels about Demarcus and Dak, the
We
D's,
argue. Yeah, we argue. We argue all the time.
the D's in Dallas. You know,
Yeah, we argue all the time. But since we're, talking about teams,
which one
Georgia
should I talk about?
sports. I say the positive. Let's start with the good story.
Well, the Falcons won. That's
Yeah.
positive. Yeah, it's 2 in a row now. Sure, we good. We about to make this run to the Super. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm not gonna get too ahead of myself because you know. But I was impressed. I didn't really catch all the game because I nodded off when it was 27-6 or 27-3. Then I woke up to find out we only won by a touchdown. So uh, Matt Ryan had another amazing game. Ty Gurley ran the ball well. Defense played, for what I saw, pretty decent up until the fourth quarter. Uh, that's 2 in a row, man. That's 2 in a row for us. We got a big one coming up this Sunday. We got to play New Orleans, who just beat the brakes off of Tampa Bay. Uh, everybody's talking about Tom Brady and how he's going to take over the division, but I guess the old man Breeze got something to say about that. Uh, personally, me, um, I'm happy that my team is playing. I really am. I'm happy they're playing, especially after the draft, the terrible start they start off with the two of the losses, well, three of the losses were a result of teams coming back on us and winning. Uh, right now we should be in the midst. We should be in the midst of a playoff run or compete for the division. But sometimes the ball don't fall where it lays. Uh, that's the positive of it. We're 3-6 right now, and we're steadily creeping up there. They got the extra playoff spot, so I'm not saying that we're gonna make a run to the playoffs, but I've seen stranger things happen, so we'll see. Uh, that's the positive. The negative. Oh, the negative, the negative, the negative. Them damn dogs again. Uh, I don't know what to say right now about them. Um, I think this is. I think Kirby Smart is starting to turn into Mark Rick 2.0. Honestly, because two of the biggest games you had on your schedule and your team falls flat on their face twice. You lost to a team that you felt was your equal, and they made it clear and obvious that you're not. And then you turn around and lose to a hated rival, a team that has been a thorn in our sides for many, many years. And both times your team just fell flat on their face. And I kind of give Kirby Smart much of the blame because as much as our team is good across the board on everything else, our quarterback situation is terrible. And I think it goes back to we letting Justin Fields walk to Ohio State. I think that's going to haunt Kirby until we get a better quarterback. We got quarterbacks coming in that are pretty decent, but Justin Fields was like a once in a lifetime talent, and we let him walk to Ohio State, and he's balling right now. And I think Kirby is starting to be a little bit over his head right now. Because Because two of the games that you had on your schedule that was supposed to be statement games, you blew both of them. You blew the one to Alabama, you blew the one to Florida. Uh, Now everybody's talking about how Georgia could get all this talent on their team, and they still can't get over the hump. So
Hmm.
me personally, I kind of retired from trash talk, but my son, who's a big Florida fan, wanted to make sure that I knew his team won. So he will only get one gift for Christmas, a really small gift this Christmas. So
You are
I already
not
got
doing.
it.
No, no, you are not doing him.
I'm on Amazon now. I already got his gift, so his gift will be there in the mail. I got him a small little token, so because I could be the petty parent. But no, nah, seriously though, Kirby Smart got to do something because right now a lot of people are pushing him into that Mark Richt territory right now because he's not winning the games he's supposed to. You lost to Alabama. You're 0-4 against Alabama. You're you beat Auburn before, and you're two. I want to say you're 2-2 against Florida. I want to say 2-2 or 3-2, one of those. Uh, it's just one of those things where he's got to do something about that quarter. He got to do something about that quarterback situation because it's sad how you had two quarterbacks in the game and they couldn't even get over 100 yards, and you got one quarterback from Florida who threw three times as much as you did. Some got to change, and that Justin Fields cloud is going to hang over him until he wins a championship. Because especially if Justin Fields leads Ohio State to a championship, that's really gonna hang over Kirby Smart's head. It really is. It really is. So
I want to say hi to
but
Jacoby, but there's this question for you: are Nick Saban coaches overrated?
no, it's just Coach Saban knows he's good. He's not. They're not overrated. It's just the fact of the matter is, you got the sensei and the students trying to overtake the sensei, and the sensei's not ready to go. They're not overrated. It's just that Nick Saban knows how to. Nick Saban's that guy. He
Yeah.
is. He's really
Mm.
that guy. It will come to a point one day that one of his assistants will beat him, but right now he still got the juice. Everybody said that Alabama kind of died off last year when they didn't make the CFP, but right now with Clemson losing, they're the number one team in the country. So
That
he
hurts my
still got the
soul.
juice. He still got the juice. So we'll see. And they got LSU coming up, but that might get canceled because of the COVID. But I mean, LSU's not the same team they was last year. So I don't think Alabama's gonna lose a game, even when they go to the SEC title game. I know that they'll probably end up playing Florida, and I really don't care who wins that game. But I think Alabama's on the mission. They want to prove it to everybody that they still got the juice. Byron, I can't do nothing for you, but you already know. You on my side. You know what I go through. You already know what I go through. So I mean, it's only me and my dad that are not Bama fans. So the only thing I can tell you is that beat them. That's all I can say. We
Yeah,
had a chance to
and
beat them. We had a chance to beat them, and we didn't. So I can't help you, Byron. All I can say is just ride the wave, man. You married
yeah,
into
I get.
you knew what you was getting into when you married my sister. So
I would just put your foot down because that's what I did to that one. There's no. My son's not wearing anything Texas.
oh
And if you
well,
buy him anything Texas, I will burn it.
well,
So there
that's
you
not gonna.
go. I'm just saying, Byron. That's the only thing I can tell. I don't know if that's will help, but that's all I got.
I mean, look at me. I'm a Georgia fan. I'm a Georgia fan, but my son, he's a Gator fan. So
Yeah.
you know, I can't say anything.
Yeah. Good luck.
So good luck with that one. All I can say is just
Mhm.
ride the wave because you're seriously outnumbered. Because I'm outnumbered. Even with my kid, I'm outnumbered. So you just gotta ride the wave, bro. That's all I can tell you. Just ride the wave. But that's pretty much it for me. I don't have anything else to say about my squads. Is that the Falcons could make a run to that 7th seed. We'll see. We got a big game coming up against New Orleans this weekend. We got a big game against them. And then my dogs. It's hate week with my BFF, so I'm not gonna say we could beat Missouri. Missouri gonna be tough too because that hangover is serious. It's something serious. You come off a big game, win or lose. That's a big game. So Georgia might still be having a hangover from losing to Florida, and Missouri might just and we're playing them in Missouri, which they are very tough playing there. So if Georgia overlooks this game, Missouri might creep up and win that one too. So
The only thing we beat in Florida was we beat we got laid them paws on them.
yeah,
That's all we did.
yeah.
We are gonna miss because this was our bye week. We are gonna not have I think two linemen.
Well, the way that our quarterback situation is, it don't even matter because, like I said, Kirby is so stubborn, keeping Bennett in that game, and I'm just like, if we had a decent quarterback, we would be a lot better if we had a decent quarterback. So
And that's how
it is
I
what it is.
feel. We finally got oh I can't think of his name. His last name sounds like a quarterback's name. He's new.
Hmm.
Um but
And
he Balazak. Connor Bazak Bazeleak. His last but his name sounds like it should be like he should be a quarterback. Um
Yeah,
it's really
and
hard.
we don't even know who our quarterback's going to be because Bennett has the messed up shoulder. You got Mathis. We're still waiting on if JT Daniels going to play. We got Carson Beck. I don't even know who the quarterback's going to be Saturday, honestly. And if Bennett wouldn't have had a bad shoulder, I think because Kirby is so stubborn, he probably would have put Bennett in there. That's just me. He is. That man is short. He is short. He is. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a walk-on playing quarterback at a major university. I get that, but at the same time, you got to know your limits. And his limits should have been told in that Alabama game, but and then the Kentucky game where he threw three interceptions and Kirby still kept him in there. Kirby is he's stubborn sometimes, and I think that's why I think that's why he hasn't gotten over that hump as far as being in the elite echelon of the Dabo Sweeneys and the Nick Sabans and the Ryan Days and all them, because they know how to win with the talent they have, and they know how to make changes when necessary to get their team to the championship level. And Kirby Smart, honestly, he hasn't done that yet. And I hate to say it because I cheered for him, I championed for him for so long after Mark Rick got fired, but honestly, until he proves me right, he's pretty much Mark Rick 2.0 right now. That's just my opinion. So yeah, we beat Florida 3 straight years, but I mean that shit don't matter now. They beat us Saturday.
And my nephew is having a field day.
Yeah, he's having a field day, but like I said, I hold the keys to his Christmas, so he
Don't
keep
don't
on.
don't be that dad. Don't be a
I'm
sore
trying to tell
loser.
you, I will
Don't
I
be a
will be the
sore
pet.
lo- Don't be
I
the
will be
sore
the pet.
loser.
I will be the petty parent if he keep on. I'm gonna be
Don't
like,
no. Tariq
just
will pow
saying.
pow you. Tariq will pow pow you.
Well,
Don't
tell him
don't.
his cousin might not have a good Christmas. He keep on.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will.
Anyway,
You ain't finna be that parent.
I'll be the petty parent. What Roy Jones say? I'll be your Huckleberry.
Oh my God. What you not finna do?
Hey man, his gift's already in the mail. 5.99.
No, yeah, whatever. It better be 5.99 in cash, like in straight five, no period 99. Cause no,
Nope. 5.99 cents.
I thought it was the Alabama LSU game has been postponed. I thought it was. It was in the brink.
It wasn't no matter no way. Alabama's gonna beat LSU's ass anyway, so it don't even matter because the way Alabama's playing right now, I don't see nobody beating them. So
What?
maybe Florida will give them a run in the SEC title game, but I don't see nobody beating them. They're on a mission. Consider the fact they missed out on the CFP last year. They're on a mission.
Yeah.
So, but that's all I got about my team. So I'm not gonna dwell on it anymore because I try not to, Every time I lose to Florida, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. So I don't want to talk about it anymore. So
Well, we're gonna move on then. We're gonna move on to this NFL recap. We're gonna talk about that Seahawks game. Seahawks versus Buffalo. Allen
Judge
out
looked like
there
the
just
real deal.
man.
He
You know
has
how
he has entered he has entered into the MVP conversation. He might not win it, but he's in the conversation as far as MVP goes. He has
and you,
drastically elevated his game.
now people are seeing what I've been seeing for a while.
Everybody thought that Sam Darnold would be ahead of Josh Allen, but no, I
No,
didn't think that. So
no. I've been saying I've been on his bandwagon for a while. He had 415 yards, 3 TDs, no interceptions Saturday. Saturday, Sunday. Um, you know, Russell Wilson, 390, 2 TDs, but 2 INTs. Like he just was the better guy. Some people said, it was the defense, um, Seahawks defense, but Seahawks defense, I'm just
they're
trying to
not
think.
good.
Like, it's not
They're
that
not.
great. It's not that great because
They're not good.
we almost beat them with Dak. Um, but he took off. And I agree with you.
Yeah, they're not. Their
I think
defense is not as good. Their
yeah,
defense is not as good as it is.
yeah, and I agree with
So
you.
that's how I feel.
Josh Allen, I feel I'm not, I think he moved up into the MVP conversation. Like
It
he's like
has to.
yeah, I don't think he's going to win, but I definitely think he's in there. Another game uh that I liked, Deshaun Watson and the Texans beat Jacksonville. I'm a big Deshaun Watson fan. Uh
That is one conversation my son can't beat me in because my team got 3 wins and his team got one. So
hmm,
so at least I got that one. At least I got that.
I'm just saying, you gonna leave him alone. That's all I'm going to say is you going to leave him alone. Um
As a parent, I have the right to torture him until he turns 18.
I can't.
Torture who?
His son.
My kid.
That's who Little Pancake
Uh,
is.
Yeah.
he's
Yep.
your son, so you can torture him for as long as you want.
But like I
It does not
said,
Until he
stop,
turns
does
18.
not
Until
stop
he
at
turns
18.
18.
like I
Does
said,
not
you
stop at
ain't finna
18.
hurt. You finna get.
It's gonna stop. It's gonna stop at 18 because when he becomes a successful engineer and I retire from Intel, I'm gonna even take care of me when I get old. So I don't want to get put in a nursing
He'll
home.
still take care of you. Don't mean you can't. Doesn't your dad give you crap?
Well,
Mhm.
especially after
Okay. Okay then.
Sunday,
Oh my god,
Sunday
I can only
after
imagine.
And if he
after
needed,
Sunday, I was
if he
like,
needed your help, would you not help him?
um, it's debatable.
Debatable.
Well, I mean, I'll help him, but he's on a high right now. His Saints beat down the Bucks. Honestly, I didn't care who won. I wish they would have tied. But seeing Tom Brady eat egg or eat face like he did the other night, get humbled like that, it kind of made me feel good because everybody was talking about, oh, Tom Brady's gonna come take over the NFC South. It's gonna be like the AFC East. It ain't been like that so far. You know,
I swear
he
we're
got
on the
Kirk.
same page because I literally just pulled up the stats for the Saints and Buccaneers game, and
Hmm.
man, 209 yards. Tom Brady's average was five and a half. That's it. Three ints and a passer rating of 40.4.
How many touchdowns he had? The big goose egg.
Big
How
goose
many he
egg.
had? He had the big goose egg. So, and everybody's talking about how Drew Brees washed up and everything. The man had 4 touchdowns yesterday. As much as I hate the Saints and their team, Drew Brees out here saying, "Hey man, hey y'all still talking about Tom Brady? I got some juice left."
He had
You know, he was
222
throwing the ball.
yards. He didn't really throw that far. I'm gonna be honest with you. His average is only at about a 6.9. He didn't throw that much
But he was
more.
throwing it. He was throwing it further than I seen it before. Like he was throwing the pass. At least he was throwing the pass the first down line, and he got his his main target back. Michael Thomas played that night,
Yeah.
so
And Michael Thomas, um, he had 51 yards. Mike Evans, I will say 64 yards, 4 receptions. Michael Thomas, 5. But when Lattimore was on him, Lattimore, he has shut him down. Saints Lattimore has shut him down every time he's on him. Both games.
yeah,
Both
yeah.
games.
I think the last 3 games he had 0 targets, 0 yards. So yeah,
Um, we did not cut out Mad Mike. Mad Mike will be on in about 15 minutes. Um, there's only reason Mad Mike is not on this show anymore is because he does the show after this one with Maggie and K Style and Jew, AFN, and it will be on Mad Mike's channel. Um, we are on it. We have different people are on it. Mad Mike is trying to bring in a diversity of different shows onto Mad Mike's channel just to have something different going on. Just to let y'all know. Um,
yep. So if y'all waiting on him, give us about 15 minutes.
about 15 minutes he'll be on this bad boy. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Just wanted y'all to know. The other game that I wanted to talk about was this Carolina game versus Kansas City.
I didn't expect it. I didn't expect that to be close.
At
I
all.
didn't. I didn't.
At all. I have to give to Teddy Bridgewater 310 yards, 2 TDs, 0 interceptions. Christian McCaffrey, of course, was the man. Um,
Good to see him back. Really good to see him back.
but Travis Kelsey was the man on the other side. 159 yards, but he didn't have he didn't have any TDs. But Tyreek Hill had 113 yards with 2 TDs.
And then Mahomes being Mahomes.
Yeah.
So
372 yards, 4 TDs, 0 interceptions.
right now he's right now he's the front runner for MVP because
He,
Russell's been struggling. So right now Mahomes is in the lead for that one. He might the way he's going, he might win it again.
mm-hmm. And you
Yeah.
have to give it to him because if Russ wasn't doing what he's been doing, I would I would argue with you. But how
Yeah,
Russ
but
has
he's
been
he's been
playing,
struggling as of late. Yeah. He's been
yeah.
struggling as of late. And Mahomes has
Mm-hmm.
been, you can put Ben in there because his team is undefeated. But right now Mahomes he's leading the forefront again. So
Yeah.
yeah.
This and then I'm reading the comments and they're talking about like the stadium's empty and they're talking about this season with most of the teams don't have, fans there about there's no home field advantage anymore. Like
Hmm.
the home field advantage is obsolete from, of course, what we're used to. The loud, the screaming, the yelling, everything, booing. Um, and then they said, I think the stat it said the teams that have fans, like a higher capacity of fans, most of them have losing records.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
Besides Kansas City and Tampa Bay.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody else has pretty much got losing records. So
Yeah. But
But let's talk about the team that I said that was gonna be a sleeper team and that's quietly like making their way up the ladder. Well, two of them. It's two of them. They played each other yesterday. Well, not yesterday. They played each other Sunday, and I said these two teams will be my sleeper teams. Let's talk about these Dolphins and these Cardinals.
mm-hmm.
Uh, I said the Dolphins could make a run. I said the Dolphins could make a run in the AFC, considering the fact that the Patriots are no longer the team they are now without Brady with Brady gone. They're quietly making their way up the ladder. Flores is doing a hell of a job down there. Their defense is good. Tua's starting to come into his own. They know how to play three, every asset of every facet of the game, special teams, offense, and defense. Uh, they're playing, and right now they're sitting at 5-3, with a big win over the Cardinals this past Sunday. So yeah, look out for them. They could make some noise if they go into the playoffs. They could make some noise. They can knock some teams off. I know everybody talking about I know everybody's talking about the Titans and the Chiefs and the Ravens and the Steelers, and rightfully so. But look out for them Dolphins, man. Look out for them. They might. I think that could be the one team that could give Buffalo a run. I really do. Buffalo's gonna win the division, of course, but I think Miami's gonna give them some hell in these two games. So and yeah, nobody's fussing about Fitz.
I don't
Nobody.
think anybody
I don't think
fussed
nobody's
about.
fussing.
I don't think anybody fussed about it. It was. I think the biggest thing I was really worried about was when who he was playing his first game. I was really worried about that Rams defense and what they could possibly do. You know, it's Sam Darn. I mean Sam. Yeah, Aaron Donald, and I was just worried that it was. You
Hmm.
know, that was going to be a monstrous game, but Tua did what he had to do. But I will have to say this: the defense and special teams won that game more than Tua. I'm not going to take it away and say he didn't do anything, but this game was Tua's. I felt like this game was more Tua's coming out party.
It was a
Um,
good game too. It was actually a good game. It wasn't that
we
bad. I
watched
mean,
it.
yeah, the Dolphins only won by 3. It was a pretty good game.
Yeah, we watched.
And you
We
know,
well, I watched part of it, but it was
and you know the
two.
Cardinals
Mm,
and the Cardinals coming off that big win against Seattle. So you know those two are my dark horse teams to they could scare a lot of people. And you know the Cardinals, they beat the Seahawks, they beat the 49ers. So I mean, they could make some noise too.
yeah. Tua, 248 yards, two TDs. He had 35 yards rushing. Kyler Murray, 283 yards, three TDs. And he had 106 yards rushing and one rush TD.
Yeah.
Um, Christian Kirk, that's been one of the people I said, when people ask me for fantasy advice, I'm like, if you have Christian Kirk, play him.
Hmm.
He's literally been on fire since they played us.
Hmm.
123 yards, one TD.
And
Devontae Parker they didn't even have on Miami. That's what's so crazy. They didn't even have a 100-yard receiver, but they won.
that's what because Miami is one of those teams where they could beat you in so many different ways. If their offense is slacking, their defense will make a play. If their defense is slacking, their special teams will make a play. They're one of the teams that they don't have a face or a threat that you have to worry about. It's one of those teams you have to prepare for them to beat you in any kind of way. So, like I said, I told everybody kind of laughed at me. I said, look, y'all need to watch out for them Dolphins, man. They're gonna surprise a lot of people. So far, they're pretty much doing what I said they would do.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, but
and
that game was
and
like,
Kirk
man.
Kirk should send a quarter of his paycheck to DeAndre Hopkins because DeAndre Hopkins is taking away the coverage to leave him one on one a couple times. So and Fitz as well. So
But even Christian Kirk though last season, people slept on him last season because everybody was still going after Fitz.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Now they got
Mm-hmm.
who I think is 1A, 1B, however you want to do it, as far as the best receiver in the league. You got two of those guys on your team. Shoot, you can put me on that team and I can get 100 yards easy every game.
Mm-hmm.
With them two out there, yeah. I'll be 1-on-1 or wide open because they so worried about them two. Yeah. And then on top of that, as a young receiver, you're learning from two of the greats. That's gonna
Yeah.
work out for him. So if I was him, I'd be like under their wing, soaking up everything I know from them two because Fitzgerald's gonna be a Hall of Fame as soon as he retired. They're gonna give him the gold coat as soon as he leave the field. They're gonna put it on him as soon as he leave the field. DeAndre, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a Hall of Famer as well when he's done. So if I was Christian Kirk, I'd be under their ass, be like, hey, I'm trying to learn how to make. I want to learn what makes y'all so great.
Is
So
there a game you want to talk about, Boom?
Nope.
Did we hit all of them?
You hit all of them. Y'all said
yeah, that's
everything that was on my mind, especially about the Bucks and Saints game.
I'll never forget, man, his face, Dre, when I told him, because he was in there doing something and he came in because he was putting Tariq up for bed. And I was like, look at the score. And he had to like rub his eyes because he was not expecting the Saints and Tampa Bay game to be like
hmm
that. And I was like, no one expected this.
when it was 28-0. I started watching The Simpsons. I
No,
stopped watching it after that. I didn't even
yeah,
bother.
I
You
stopped.
know,
I
I mean,
forgot when I turned it in the third.
yeah, I turned it after that because I was just like, I don't. There's no point. I mean, like I said, as much as I hate the Saints, I'm glad the Bucks got knocked down the pit because they was already talking about they're gonna win the Super Bowl. So because they are, Super Bowl's in Tampa, so they already talking about Tampa's gonna be the first team to play a Super Bowl in their home stadium. So you knock them down a peg. So
We talked about this last 2 weeks ago. Mm-mm.
well. The rumor is that the Patriots are trying to get him.
Of
So I'm not
course,
surprised at that at all. So
of course.
yeah,
You're
I'm
old. You're coming to the Patriots.
yep. Or you're a bust. You're coming to the Patriots.
Patriots. It's one of those two.
It's a
Yep. See,
revolving door
see,
there.
yep. See Albert Hainsworth, Chad Johnson, Corey Dillon, all those guys.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. All
but
of
that's
them.
that's all. So I'm just football has surprised me a lot this year. So we'll see.
What I am concerned about is the amount of COVID cases
And it's spiking again.
the NFL is having. I literally just saw it, and I think I just posted it on. I think I just posted on my Facebook. Um, I think. I think. I
Mm,
think. I think. But it was basically the amount. Of course, the numbers are of course, the numbers are rising everywhere,
mm-hmm.
but the numbers that are, of course, are rising in the NFL as well. And I don't know what their backup plan is. I really feel like they don't have a backup plan. Um,
Yeah, I mean, can't really do nothing about it. Just I guess just play through it and keep doing what they've been doing as far as protecting the players. But until they get a vaccine or until they figure out how to flatten it, it's gonna get worse.
yeah, because right now here it is, because it was on ESPN. It said a total of 56 employees, including 15 players and 41 staff members, returned conferred positive cases between November 1st and November 7th. That's more than twice the total of period between the 27th of September and October 3rd. The period that counts for the most of that was Tennessee Titans with the outbreak. And that forced multiple changes into the league's early season schedule. Since then, the NFL has managed to play its games, but here we are. You're here we are. This week has been higher than normal,
Hmm.
and like I said, the Cowboys could be, affected by this, by what's going on with the Steelers.
Yeah.
Um, the the Raiders just got hit with what, a 500,000 $500,000 fine, didn't they?
Yeah, this is their second time too. Cause they got
Yeah.
fined. They got fined in that Saints game. I think both teams got fined for that one.
Yep, and they said that the next time they do it again, they're gonna take away some picks.
Didn't they already take away picks on the second one?
Nope. No, this
They
is the
did.
third.
just just a fine.
Oh, okay. All right, just making sure because I knew something happened. I knew that yeah, this is the Raiders' second offense, so the NFL is strict about it. So I mean, I applaud them for trying, but when you're playing a sport like this where it's out in the open and you got people on each other and they're tackling each other and they're in close, it's gonna happen.
Hmm.
So the only thing that the NFL could do, you can't put them in a bubble like the NBA. You can't have all of them playing at one stadium. That's impossible. You can't even do it like Major League Baseball. You can't even do it like that because the NFL is such a big entity and a big capacity. It wouldn't happen. So the only thing I could say with the as far as what the NFL is doing is just keep doing what they're doing, keep laying out these fines, and just just keep doing what they're doing as far as shutting things down when it gets out of control. Just shut it down.
Yep.
So and they even said the Super Bowl's only gonna have 12,000 people. So
Yeah, it's going, and I
so
think they're going to be in a bubble.
well, they're
Is
playing it
that
at Tampa, so I don't know how that's gonna happen.
no?
They're,
Not
they're
like a
playing at
no,
Tampa.
like the actual player, like the people. Like I'm hearing, like they're going to be in. I think they're coming up
I
with
mean,
some
maybe
little.
before, probably
Yeah.
before kickoff, maybe. I don't know.
No, I'm not talking about the players being in bubble. I'm talking about the fans. Like they're going to be.
Oh, they
They're
talk.
going to.
Oh, that's.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
how
They're
that
going to
gonna
do
work.
something. Yeah, they're going to do something. It's going to be. I don't know. I heard something. Might not be true. I don't know.
We'll
Um,
see. All I know is they said it's gonna be 12 to 15,000 people, so we'll see how that works.
But NCAA football, the game that, of course, I want to talk about is Clemson losing in double overtime
Yeah,
to Notre Dame.
to Notre
Notre Dame.
Dame.
I didn't watch no
Uh,
more college football after my team lost, so I don't even know. I didn't watch any more football after that. So, but I heard it was a good game
oh,
though. I heard it was a good game,
uh,
and then plus they was missing Trevor Lawrence. He didn't play, but I heard Ukulele played a pretty good game. So
this,
it's just like I said before. Even when Clemson lost their best player, they had another one come in and just step right in, and Clemson didn't miss a beat. I need Georgia to do that. So yeah, it happens. And then we, as a Georgia fan, I got to sit here and watch Ohio State with Justin Fields just keep winning games. So I like that could have been us, but Kirby goofed that up as well. So it happens.
it happens. It really does. Like, trust me. I still trying to figure out, for y'all, like, I just don't get it. Like, how did Jake Fromm beat out Justin Fields? I still question, there's questions I still ask to this day. And
Yeah,
that is just one of them. Like, how
especially
did,
especially especially after the LSU game where we got trounced and he had the horrible game. If that was Nick Saban or Dabo Swinney, they would have made the switch right there. But Kirby's stubborn. He's old school. That's one thing about Kirby because you look at teams like LSU and Alabama. They was all about defense. Now you can see they kind of converted to the wide open offense and getting a lot of points. Kirby's old school. Kirby's like run the ball. Quarterback does just enough and play good defense. That's not gonna as much as I hate to say it, that's not gonna win you many games in the college. I mean, the NFL is different because defense will usually win you games in the NFL, but in college football, it's a whole different entity there. Teams are winning more by scoring a lot of points and getting a lot of yards. So
well, Notre Dame is went to 7-0 in their conference.
yeah, and
Clemson's QB outplayed them, outplayed Notre
that's what
Dame's,
I
but
said.
yeah,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
439 yards, two TDs. Ian, and that was for DJ, and then Ian Book 310 yards, one TD. Um, it does help that they're running back at three for Notre Dame. But it was a good game.
That's why I
And
said Clemson didn't miss a beat, when they lost Trevor Lawrence they lost him. They didn't
yeah,
miss a beat. That's elite championship teams. That's what they do.
yeah.
They really do.
Um,
So
I don't know what's going on in our chat. It's been taken over.
nah, that's
In
why
that group
I
chat,
just been
like,
kind of
yeah,
No, they were asking why the NBA stopped playing for like 2 days and then went back to playing. It was because of the senseless killing in Minnesota.
the Kennedy of Minnesota. That's
it
why.
was it Minnesota? Yeah, it was in Minnesota.
Yeah.
And that's
Florida,
when
right?
it was
Was it
Yeah.
the
Floyd, right?
Bucks were the first team to hold
No,
out.
it wasn't. Yeah,
It wasn't
it wasn't.
Floyd.
It wasn't Floyd. It wasn't
It was the
Floyd.
other guy. It was the other
It
guy.
was the
The
other
guy that
guy.
got
It was Wisconsin. Was he in Wisconsin?
Wisconsin. He
He
got
was in
killed. He got killed.
Wisconsin. Yeah,
He got shot
yeah,
7 times in the back.
he was in Wisconsin because
And it wasn't LeBron that held out the first game. It was Bucks.
It was the
the
Bucks. It
Bucks
was the Bucks. The Bucks
Giannis and
postponed
the
it.
Bucks that held out on that playing that game. It wasn't
because
LeBron.
of
Yeah.
LeBron followed
yeah,
them.
yeah, because the Bucks has a player. He literally just won a settlement like 2 days ago. Um, he
Yeah.
got pulled over. He got tased. He got handcuffed, and wrong guy.
Yep. So it
Wrong
just
guy.
started there. And I will say this: they talking about the NBA doesn't care about social issues. They're doing a lot more than these other sports. I'll tell you that.
Yep.
They're doing a
Yep.
lot more than what the NFL and Major League Baseball is doing. So
Yep.
you can't count them out. I always said it. I said it before, and I say it again. The NBA is doing circles around these other sports.
Man.
Circles. So you can say what you want about the NBA, but at least they didn't. Because think about it. If the NFL or Major League Baseball, if players would have protested, it would have been fines and suspensions, forfeits, all that shit. So I give the NBA credit for letting their players express themselves and without any
I
repercussions.
think one sport that can have the biggest impact out of all these professional sports is college football. If college football sat out and did what the Bucks did, the whole nation would be like, okay, we need to stop and think about what's going on and talk.
Yeah.
Well, they should have. I wish they would have, especially way before then when
Yeah,
the NCAA was suspending people. They were
when college
suspending
football
people
was coming
for.
back, they should have just held out. Be like, nope, we're not playing until we talk.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them did,
That would have,
and from different teams, they did.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but the play, but they still came out and played. I'm saying hold out, don't even play.
Well, they
It
were
doesn't
holding
matter.
out. But you got to remember, COVID. They didn't even think they were going to play.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But you know what? I wish they would have did it. I wanted them to do it a long time ago when the NCAA was basically suspending them for signing jerseys,
Yeah.
but they were making billions and billions of dollars off these players. They should have did it before then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
They should've did
this
it
guy
way
saying we
before
got a bunch of white head coaches. Okay, so what? You can still sit out. I don't care if you got a white head coach. You can still
And then
sit
look
out.
at look at guys like Popovich. Popovich was Steve Kerr. These
Yeah.
guys, And it's not the head coaches that run college football. It's the alumni. It's the boosters. It's the ones that put millions in these stadiums and these ticket sales.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the coaches. It's the boosters and the alumni behind the scenes with the big pockets. Trust me.
Yep, that's
Trust
where the
me,
money
'cause
comes
when-
in. So, well,
Because
whatever.
when Georgia,
happy.
right? Because when Georgia wanted Mark Rick gone, that wasn't the AD's decision. That was the boosters. They was like, I want to see him going.
Finish your popcorn.
And you do have a black coach in the NFL, Mike Tomlin. College football, there's plenty of them. Kevin Sumlin's out there. What's another one? It's like plenty of them, but you gotta look at it like this: college football has 120 teams. They have several black coaches. They're just not at the level that we see,
Right.
like the Ohio States and the Alabamas and the
going to
Floridas and the Miamis.
Isn't he?
Yeah,
Jackson State.
Yeah, there's Deion Sanders, Jackson State, Deion Sanders. There's Deion's there. Lovie Smith's in Illinois. So
Yeah.
I mean, there are black coaches out there, but they're not at the big time.
They're not the Division One that we're used to watching.
What's that?
national
And
TV.
what's the dude at Syracuse?
Well,
Dino Babers
Illinois
at
is.
Syracuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Illinois. Yeah, Illinois is D1.
Illinois
Syracuse is
D1.
D1. Syracuse is D1. They got Dino Babers. Matter of fact, he's the guy that beat Clemson last year.
Yeah.
They beat Clemson last year. So I mean, it's they have them out there. It's just few and far between. They're more in the NFL. You can see it more in the NFL because the NFL only got 32 teams, Vice 120. So, but oh yeah, that Crawford fight. I'll definitely be watching that. It's not pay per view, so I'll definitely be watching that Saturday, and I'm off. So I will be watching because I need him to win, and then I need Spence to win on Saturday on December 5th, so they can set up the showdown on 2021 because I'm trying to be there to watch that. So, yeah, definitely
Here
gonna be a good
comes a
fight.
showdown.
I think Brooke will give him a run. I think Brooke will give him a run, but Bud's gonna do Bud things and knock his ass
Mm-hmm.
out. So, and then they'll set up either with Pacquiao or Spence. You know me, I want to see Spence, him and Spence go at it, cause they've been
Man,
having
the
Twitter
world.
wars and
Yeah, the
they've been
world
going
wants
back
to
and
see
forth
him
on
with
Twitter.
Spence. Nobody wants to
Yeah,
see that Pacquiao fight.
I
Nobody.
do. I want to see him with Pacquiao fight, cause he beat
Not right
Thurman.
now. Not right
Well,
now.
not right now, but
Nobody wants
I
to see
think
that right now.
I think it'd be easier if he did it with Pacquiao because they're both under Bob Arum. So it'll be a lot easier for that because Spence is with PBC and Al Heyman, and they don't like each other. Top Rank and PBC are like,
Yeah.
they're not good. You know what I'm saying? They're not, you know, cool like that or whatever. But that's why I think the fight will be a lot easier. The Pacquiao fight will be a lot easier because they both work for Arum. So uh, it don't even matter to me who he fights. I just want him to fight either Pacquiao. I really want to see him fight Spence though, because they said it's either going to be in Vegas at the Raiders Stadium or it's going to be in Arlington at the Cowboys Stadium. So all I need to know where they're going to have it at so I could be there. That's it. That's it. So, because I'm definitely going to be there next month for Spence and Garcia. So I need them to both win their fights so that can happen. So
I'm just gonna be here for that shirt. That's all.
I got you on your shirt. I got you on your shirt.
Um, and I forgot to put up the banner. I forgot to make the banner. Before we go into our parting shot, Canelo is a free agent.
About time. Take the
Like
Mayweather
no
approach. Be your
more.
own boss.
Yeah, no more.
Be,
De La Hoya. No more. Was it DAZN? However you say it.
yeah, no more of
No
that.
more of them. He is solo dolo, and I think it's a great move.
Hey, man, everybody, hey, follow Mayweather's plan. Be your
Yeah,
own boss. Be your own boss. So I'm happy for him. Now I can see some of the fights I want to see. I know he said he wants to fight Caleb Plant, which I think will be a hell of a fight.
and I think that's
Uh,
getting in the works. From what
and
I'm hearing, it's in the works.
it's going to be in Dallas. So I'll probably be there for that one too. And then I think he's gonna fight one of the Charlo brothers. I think the Jarmel. I think he's gonna fight him.
Canelo, I don't know.
I think it'll be because they both got power, but I think Canelo will take him. That's just me.
But you're already there. You
Yeah,
already know
I'm
who
gonna be there
I'm
too.
going. But okay, so it's saying it's Canelo Alvarez and the Caleb Plant is being finalized for December 19th.
I might be there. Let's see. Depending on where they have it though. Depending on where they have it, because I'm already set up to go to watch Spence and Garcia on the 5th. So depending on where it is, I'm gonna be there. I'm pretty
Let's
sure it'll be
see
either
if it says.
it'll probably be Dallas though. It'll be Dallas or Vegas. So I'm ready. Boxing is back. I'm ready, man. I'm ready, man.
Yeah, this fight, like I said, it's not telling me when, but it's just saying the 19th. But that's all I got. That's all anything. Anybody else got any topic they want to talk about before we roll up on out here?
No, the only thing I can say is happy trails to Anderson Silva. He retired after his last loss, so happy trails to him.
Man,
That's all I gotta say.
I almost cried. I almost cried just watching watching that. Not even wasn't so much it was his last fight. It's just the respect
Yeah.
that was
Yeah. So
given by I almost called him Pierre. It's not Pierre.
I
It's
forgot what his name
Hall.
was. Yeah.
Hall.
Uriah Hall.
Yeah, Hall gave
Yeah.
him so much respect, and it was touching.
So that's the only
Very.
thing I got. That's the only thing I got to say about that is that happy trails to him. And what guy beat Pacquiao? Who's the guy that beat Pacquiao? Because the last person that beat Pacquiao was
Wasn't
Horn.
it that one? Yeah, it was
It
that
was
white guy
Horn,
that
and
they said that shouldn't have beat him.
he shouldn't have been. Well, the last time I heard from him, he got his ass whooped by Bud. So I mean, I haven't heard
Yeah,
from him since.
yeah,
Bud beat him down and took his belt. So I haven't heard from him after that. So
yeah. I think he changed careers after that. I don't know.
yeah,
I'm talking
I don't
trash.
know. I haven't heard anything from him. I mean, after Bud, put the pause on, I haven't heard from. I mean, maybe Brian knows. He's a boxing guy like me. Maybe Brian knows. I know he's out there listening, so he might know what happened to him. So,
I don't know.
but yeah, but
Boom.
we're not worried about him. We're not worried about him. We worried about Spence and Crawford and Pacquiao and all those guys trying to set up a fight so we can watch it because that's a fight that people want to see.
Exactly.
So
Oh yeah,
that's
that
all I
match was
got. I don't
set
got
up.
nothing to say.
Yeah, that match was set
Oh
up. It was
yeah,
hilarious.
definitely. That
It
was
was
a
hilarious, and I
rigged,
was all for it. I was
super
all
rigged,
for it. Yeah, I'm all for
super
Horn. I
rigged.
was all for Horn winning just for BS and giggles, and I went trolling. I went trolling so hard after that. People were believing that I was going for the dude, and I'm like, seriously, like, yeah,
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 I was just like, yeah, whatever.
yeah. I was like,
Triple
he's
G,
the
I haven't heard nothing
greatest.
from him either.
Yeah,
I haven't heard nothing from Triple G. Only thing I heard from Triple G is he wants to fight Canelo again. Canelo's like, nah.
no, we're done.
Oh.
Mayweather's prodigy that's in jail.
No, he's not in jail. He's talking about the guy
Oh,
that gave Santa Cruz
Davis.
the
Oh,
kabam.
Davis, the
Yeah,
kabam. Oh, not
gave
that.
him the
That.
El
I
kabam.
was thinking. I was thinking of Bronner. That's it. That
Broner's
literally.
just he's cooked, man. But yeah,
Yeah,
we talking about
he's in jail.
we talk about Davis that gave Santa Cruz
Yeah,
the El
the
kabam.
business. The business. Me
Yeah,
and Brian were talking. We're like, yeah, this is going back and forth. This is great. 30 seconds later, do 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 do.
I was just like,
Yeah,
that's my face the whole time. I was like,
yeah,
damn. He
yeah. I
just
had
get
to find it.
like
Yeah, I had to
like
find it and send it to Angelo. I was like, Angelo, you will not believe this.
it's like Brian said, he disconnected his service. I was like, damn.
Yeah, yeah, like he.
Yeah, but
But
that's what Javante Davis is. And rumor has it is they're trying to set him up to fight either Lopez, who just beat Lomo, or he's going to move up and fight. I think he's going to fight Mikey Garcia. So, and Tyson and Roy Jones, I'm kind of mad about that because they're not going to have any fans, but I am going to go watch it somewhere. I'm kind of mad about it though.
I'm not. You already know. I'm already here for Tyson.
Me too. I wish they would have because it's right in LA and I'm off, but they're not going to have any fans. So,
Can you stop?
but that's about
But
it. I don't have anything else to say, so we can go and move on.
boom. You got
So,
anything? Any topic? Any sport?
oh, I'm glad to see Des Bryant back on the field.
Yes, me too.
Throw up the X.
I'm
And I
glad.
tweeted this, well, I think Saturday or Sunday. Hard work pays off, always. So he kept out there, kept going being a lab, kept doing his thing. Got called by the Ravens, signed to the practice squad, and got elevated to the active roster. And I'm glad that I saw him on the field Sunday. I know I don't think he had any catches, but at least he's there on the field. So he'll be ready when
Definitely,
the ball comes his way. So I'm glad I see Dez back in uniform, back on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know I love me some Dez.
I
Yeah, I
know.
do. Y'all know I love. I still haven't been to the field. I still have not been to the Cowboy Stadium since how they let go of Dez, and not even wanting to go. It's not. There's a difference of not being there, but not even wanting to go. And I promised myself I wasn't going until Des came back. Des came back now, even though he's not with us. Des is back now. I can, if I happen to look up on cheap tickets, I'll actually take upon them. You know,
So you telling
Speaking
me?
about boxing, is the Tyson fight still happening?
yeah.
Yeah, November 28th. No fans though, so I'm kind of mad about that because I wanted to go.
I don't think you can afford that one.
Huh?
I don't think you could afford that one.
I probably could have, cause
Then
what I
buy a
paid
new
for
phone.
what I don't need to. I got my work phone. My work phone works just fine. So, but anyway, and you should see how much I paid for Spencer Garcia. That was not cheap. So
You could buy two phones, huh?
I
Probably
got
three.
two phones, one for the. Yeah, I got three, but one doesn't work. So I'm like
You probably
Kevin
no.
Gates.
He's talking about you probably could have bought two new phones. That's what he's saying
But I
for the
don't need to
price.
buy two phones.
Oh,
I don't
for
need to
the
buy two
price
phones.
of the ticket that you paid for.
First of all, when you text me, do I text you back?
No.
After
Yes, I
three
do.
hours.
I was because y'all text me.
Barely.
Y'all
Because
text
you're
me
over
when
there
I'm
cutting,
asleep.
because you're over there cutting your
But
fingertips trying to type on the cracked
first of
screen.
all, first of all, y'all ain't gonna talk about my phone. Second of all, I do
Oh, we
text
gonna talk
back.
about how much
I
money
do.
you.
I message you. I message you. I don't text you because you don't answer the phone for me.
I'm bad. You know what? I am bad with people texting me. I do forget. But when you
Yeah.
call me or inbox me, I do respond. Right?
You don't answer the phone, but you
Do
will
I?
answer. You will answer my tech
Because
my
every time you
Facebook
call me,
Messenger
because every
quicker
time you
than
call
by
me, I'm
call.
either asleep or at work.
You are not at work because I know when you work.
Not when you call me. Yes, you do. Or if I'm doing something.
It's you
Yes.
doing something. Yeah, because most of the time I'm calling you on your days off. Like I know it's your day off.
Because I'm doing something. That's why. But I'll
Anyways,
call you back though, right? I'll call you
no.
back.
Let me
Yes,
show.
I do. Stop lying.
Okay, okay. I'm finna pull
I
it
do
up.
call you back.
Finna pull it up, buddy.
Anyway, part shot time. Let's go.
do you
Let's go. Let's
do
go.
you do
Part
you want
shot.
to go there? Do you want
Part
it? Do you?
shot. I mean, we
Do,
can, but we got to
uh,
get off because
uh,
everybody's going. Everybody wants to go talk to Mike and them. They're already on, so we'll talk about that off the air so we can
the
go. So
last time I had an incoming call for Dre.
incoming call. No, I'm
Yep.
talking about when you call
July? Does
me.
that say
Do I
July
call you
28th?
back? First of
Yes.
all, when you
That's the
what's
last
that
time I had it.
what's that outgoing call? November 2nd. I answered that.
No, you didn't.
I did answer
No,
that.
you didn't.
I did answer that. I can't reach
It
my
says
phone. It's over
three
there.
seconds.
I did
It
answer
says
that.
3 seconds.
I answered it.
Three
Anyway,
seconds.
can we get to this part of the shot, please?
3 seconds. There it
Can we
is.
get to this
Three
part of the shot? But
seconds.
anyway,
3 seconds.
my phone works just fine.
Yeah.
So don't let these two haters up here talk about how bad my phone is. My phone
Mm-hmm.
is okay.
I
My
can
phone
see
is
that
fine.
cut on your finger, man. Trying to swipe on the
There,
cracked screen.
there ain't no cut. That's just my that's something else. It ain't even a cut.
Uh huh.
Anyway,
Hmm.
can we get to this part of the shot, please, so we can go on? Because people are trying to listen to Mike and them on the next show. So
Go for it. You're not
I
gonna.
don't really
You're
I
not
don't
gonna eat
really
all these
have
crackers.
I don't really have a part of the shot. The only thing I have to say is that love your people that you consider close and check on them every now and then to see how they're doing. I lost a friend. I lost a good friend a couple weeks ago, and it's been weighing heavy on my mind. So if you got somebody that you consider a friend, a lover, a whatever, family, whatever, just call and check on them. You never know; they might need you to encourage a word or something. You know, uh, just kind of 2020 has been bad for everybody. So the only thing I say is just give people flowers while they're still alive, and don't wait till they pass away, because you never
Exactly.
know when that last goodbye will be their last goodbye. So just love on people a little bit harder than you have been, and just check up on your people. If you say you care about them, check up on them. So I'm appreciative of people that do that for me. I do it for the people I care about. So just take a couple. It won't even take a couple seconds. Take a couple seconds out your day and just check on somebody. And oh, they have made weed legal in Arizona, so I'm happy about that.
You
So,
must not care about me because you never call me to check up on me.
Oh,
well, first of all, I don't have your number. Well, wait, I do have your number, but my phone
Duh.
deleted it. My phone deleted it, so I gotta. And
Your
then on
phone
top of that,
deleted.
yeah.
See, that's why you need a new phone.
And then on top of that, I talked to your wife and I asked your wife, how are you doing? So,
That's not the same. It's
man,
like
what you
me
talking
calling your
about?
bro. It's like me calling your son asking about you.
And I'll be like, well, I'm gonna hit him up and be like, yo, what's happening? You know what? I'm gonna text you as soon as I get off. I'm gonna check on you, okay? I
No,
got you.
I'm
I
Do it
got
watching.
you.
right now. Do it right now. You can do it.
I don't have my personal phone is over there getting
Of
charged.
course.
I got my work phone here, so
Of course.
Uh-huh.
So,
I just blocked you.
anyway, I'm going to text you as soon as I'm done here. Okay?
mm.
All right? My bad. My bad, bro. My bad. My bad on that. My bad on that. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I'm seeing y'all next month anyway. So fuck out of here. Boom.
Oh yeah, I need to clean like garage. That's where
Huh?
he's sleeping. That's where he's sleeping.
In the
Yeah, yeah.
garage?
Yep.
You're
Y'all
not.
gotta put
You're
Got a
y'all
not.
gotta put
full bed and everything.
I'll put
y'all
you.
gotta y'all
I'll
gotta
put
punch
you
bag,
in the
right?
grind. Yeah, we're about to get the puncher bag. So.
Well, yeah, put me in there. I'll hit the punching bag before I go to sleep. Then, sure.
We walk
Like
in
these
there and
motherfuckers,
Fred's on the ground, knocked out by the punch bag.
Doom,
I'm
doom,
telling you, I'll be
doom.
like, these motherfuckers got me in the garage. I'm gonna hit the shit out of him, and wake their ass up. That's what I'm gonna do.
The only person you're gonna wake up is me. The person that's gonna allow you in the house. The other person
Well, I got
sleeps straight
well no,
through it.
I got your code now since you gave it to me. So
Yeah, he really does.
and Leo's not gonna do anything because I'm gonna have food for
Nah,
him. So
he ain't gonna do anything if you didn't have food. That's the sad part.
the only person I'm
Once he
scared
knows
of
you,
the only person I'm scared of is Pow Pow. So
as you
Pow
should be.
Pow's Pow Pow's the only person I'm scared of is Pow Pow. So tell Pow Pow I'm gonna be there next month. So I'm gonna see y'all next month anyway for the fight, and I gotta get you a shirt. So
Uncle Jay's gonna be here
I'll
next month.
I'll be there.
He's coming next week. 2 weeks.
He
Yeah,
said
you're
no.
faking. He's faking.
He gonna change his mind. Watch. He
He's
gonna
gonna
see me.
change his mind.
He gonna change his mind, and we're gonna be right back on that Lego table again. So,
And the
but I ain't
couch.
got nothing. And the couch again. Trying to find my phone again.
Yep.
So,
We'll
but I
put a
ain't got
towel
nothing
or
else.
something now.
I ain't got nothing else to say, man. So y'all can take it away, so we can get off the air.
No, he said
Um,
what I wanted to say, so we're good.
Yeah.
I'm just want to say, oh, that Dolphins Cardinals game is on NFL Network. Um, but I wanted to say just RIP J Mo. Uh, it was definitely not, no one expected what happened. And it was just kind of sad that week was my parting shot was, love each other more. And then we found out literally 2 days later that he passed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I had people in my inbox checking on you, and I didn't even know what happened. And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, what's going on?" And
Mm-hmm.
but then they saw your post, and they're like, "Okay, And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna check on him." But RIP JMO, the Falcons won for him. These last couple weeks, I really believe it.
2 in a row.
Yeah, 2 in a row. They don't even, it is what it is. But I just piggyback off of Dre. Love your family. Love your friends. Um,
Let
I
that petty
really,
shit go. Let that petty shit go. If you got some petty beef with somebody, let that shit go. It's not worth it.
yeah. Now, if you really feel like you don't need them in your life, go for it. That's how you
That
know what I'm
too.
saying.
That too.
If you really feel like you don't need them in your life, then don't be in the life. But don't go back and forth. Let them all the way go or be all the way in their life. You can't do in between. And
Facts. Yep.
and that's just how I feel about anything. Friendship with your family, friendship with a lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. All in or all out. Don't half-ass it.
True.
Um, but that's all I got. Besides, go Mizzou, go Tigers. I hope we win Saturday. Yeah, go Tigers.
You know what? I would be confident about this game, but like I said, that hangover, that Florida loss could be. It could be. We could have a really bad hangover. Missouri might mess around and surprise us to win. And then if that happens, they really gonna be on Kirby's head then.
Yep.
So
I hope. I just hope.
yeah, always tough at home too. Every time we play Missouri at home, at their house, it's always been a tough game. So
Boom, you got anything?
Nope. Jay said what I wanted to say.
Say peace. You're not gonna say
I'll
peace?
I'm gonna come see him next week. I mean, not next week. Next month, I'll see him.
No, I was trying to have him to do peace before we leave because that's his new thing. Is to try to put up the peace sign since we're about to leave.
So pow pow.
Pow pow. Yeah, he asked me, "Is my on your shirt? Do you have pow pow on your shirt?" Yes, sir, I do. Yes, sir. But thank you everybody for listening and commenting. AFN is on, should be on soon.
They're on now.
They're on right now because I didn't get the notification.
Yeah, they're on right now. I just saw the thing.
Okay, I didn't get the notifications. I hate YouTube sometimes. That's how I know if they're on or not. I'm like, it's supposed to let me know. But yeah, they're on right now. If you're still listening, please, and you want to listen to everything Falcons, please go on Mad Mike's channel and AFN Network. They are on, I think they're on Facebook as well.
Mm-hmm.
The AFN page, find Maggie's page, find Mike's page, find Drew's page, find uh, K Styles, Kevin's page. They're on there. But
Yep.
we will see y'all next week.
And we'll see who's gonna be upset, me or be it. Well, I probably will be. I think
It'll
Missouri will probably
probably be
pull it
me
off.
because it does. We don't look that great.
Yeah.
But peace out, everybody. Have a great night.
All right. See you later.